in time. Just on the IMD presser, if in case they do say it is a below normal monsoon, then this will be a below normal. Actually, I think we can just cut across now.
How it will be? One is excess, then above normal, normal, below normal, and maybe the deficient. It is a drought condition like that. So now I think this is very important, the 5 category, in which category this monsoon will be. That is the main agenda, what we are going to tell. It is very broad objective about the overall India. As you all know that we have roughly about 87 centimeter rainfall all over India. 87 centimeter during this 4 months period. Now, out of this 87 centimeter, it is 100% means 87%. So this year, we look at it both as statistical and dynamical model. From that, what are the probabilities or what are the quantitative forecast for this year, which will be in June to September. So we come out with the statistics, and we result is about 96% of 87 centimeter will be there. Roughly about 83.5 centimeter rainfall will occur during June to September. So that's the first message. Of course, it contains, there are many factors, why it is and other things. Some details will be given in the presentation. But this 83.5 centimeter rainfall is coming under the normal category. I am again repeating, out of 5 category, normal category, and it is roughly about what is called range and other things he will explain in detail. So I want to say once again that is a normal monsoon this year is expected. So I will request my colleague Dr. Mahapatra to give a detailed presentation. Afterwards we can listen your question and answer. We can discuss. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, thank you, sir. I once again welcome all our colleagues from Press and Electronic Media.
Okay, so the IMD is saying that it's going to be a normal monsoon. They have said that it's going to be 96% of LPA, which is the long period average. So in the next 4 months, the normal amount of rain that we generally get is 87 centimeters, and they are expecting around 83.5 centimeters. So 96% of that 87 centimeters. So the rough and the big headline is that they do expect a normal monsoon to come through this time round. Remember that SkyMet had indicated 94% LPA, which would be a below normal monsoon, which would be the first time after 4 years of having a normal monsoon. But the IMD has indicated that yes, it will be a normal monsoon, 96% of the long period average.
It would be interesting to hear what their view is on the El Nino, right? Because SkyMet has also predicted that the weak monsoon will be presaged by the El Nino effect, and that's, I think, the common narrative as well. So we'll be waiting to hear what the IMD has to say on the El Nino situation. And apart from that as well, the SkyMet was mentioning that there are several other reasons because of which the monsoon could be subpar, but IMD stating otherwise. I think this will come as a big relief to the market for sure. The fact that, it's going to be a normal monsoon, and IMD's forecast is somewhat something that the market sort of takes into consideration. It is piling on a little bit of weight because of that, so the Nifty holding on to its gains. But I think it is a big relief either way, whether for the market or not, the fact that you'll get a normal monsoon. I think SkyMet was making this point yesterday that there could even be a drought situation in certain states. So, the fact that it's going to be normal is going to be, I think, relief across the board, not just the market.
Yes, it will be a big relief, the fact that it is going to be normal, but we do need to know about El Nino. The second most important thing is the spread of the monsoon as well, whether there would be enough monsoon or enough rains in the catchment areas and the agri-focus areas. But for now, the headline, the fact that it will be normal is good relief for all these rural players. I mean, look at the way, something like an M&M is moving. M&M's moved to the high point of trade. I would be looking at a lot of these FMCG companies as well who are pinning their hopes on rural recovery, mainly on the monsoon prediction this time around. So Dabur, gets about 50% of its revenues from rural India. HUL gets about 30-35% of its revenues from rural India. So all these stocks should be in focus. We'll monitor that. The immediate impact, of course, would come on all these, agri-focused Sharda Cropchem or fertilizer sort of stocks. But FMCG stocks should heave a sigh of relief. and as would rural focused something like an M&M, etc.
Okay, so sentiment is maintained at this point in time for the markets, considering that the IMD has come out and said, yes, this year we will have a normal monsoon. 96% of the long period average is what we can expect for the 4 months. Remember that yesterday SkyMet had indicated maybe a 99% LPA in June, and that would probably reduce to 90% by the month of September. It'll be interesting to see what the IMD's prediction would be on a per monthly basis in terms of the monsoon as well, and the rain expectations, considering that would be important from a crop point of view as well. But let's get